Rivals in the 12th state-ranked Westwood Cardinals. It's time. The Mahwah Thunderbirds, the Westwood Cardinals, live on Mahwah Sports Talk Network.
That looks like that they cannot be stopped tonight.
That's right, Dan. Tonight's game will feature the 3-0 Mahwah Thunderbirds and the 4-0 Westwood Cardinals. Let's talk about this Mahwah team for a second now. What are your thoughts on this, Dan?
Ridgefield Park, again, another electrifying game. They win.
Their first one coming against West Essex, winning 21-0, and their second one against Riverdale, winning 34-0. Westwood also went on to play two amazing games against Doom Carriage. Westwood shows they plan to do no different tonight against this Mahwah Thunderbird team. 3 yards and contains 2 rushing touchdowns. And let's also talk about his dynamic duo partner in Joey DeMarco. He plays a huge role in this team. DeMarco had 5 touchdowns last game against Ridgefield Park and has had 36 rushing yards with 3 rushing touchdowns. And on the other side of the ball, contained 2 receiving touchdowns.
Stomping through these teams, he made a statement in the game against Tenafly where he had that huge 46-yard touchdown and has already been beating himself out in his stats last year. I think Westwood should fear this man.
If you would please welcome to the field,
because this man is going to be a problem for them, and they better focus their attention on him tonight. Even if you want to flip it over to wide receiver and Alex DeDios, the guy had been a monster on the field, having a killer game over Tenafly and having a touchdown in the second half for them, and a killer game.
To the depth of this team, the backbone of this team, if we didn't talk about him enough already, and Robbie Karish. Robbie has just been a unit on the field. He's been a monster this season, as he's had a total of 602 passing yards in just 4 games of play and 305 rushing yards in that same. Mahwah has been playing lately. I think that we would see just that. Steve Klein has also been an amazing player for Westwood this season. The kid has 3 rushing touchdowns on 10 rushing attempts and has done all of this in 178 rushing yards. And the insane thing about this kid is this kid could put this team in East Rutherford by the end of the season, and they very much could if they really wanted to.
Yes, definitely, Nick. This Westwood team has an insane amount of weapons that Mahwah needs to contain the night on the defensive end. Tonight, this is the most exciting game of the season for Mahwah. As they know, this will probably, if not will, be the most important game of the season and will really determine where this team's path is for the season.
That's definitely right, Dan.
Yeah, Adam Such has really changed this team around as they started the season 1-2 and ended the season 2-8 to lose to States in the first round, Nick. Now, Mahwah has won more games this year than last year, and a little under half the time, and the explanation is still yet to be found. But we will now, when we hope to see this team...
Let's go to Sports Talk Player of the Game, Sports Talk Spotlight Player of the Game, Joey DeMarco. This kid has been nothing but an amazing start to his season. He has had 5 rushing touchdowns along with 87 rushing yards and 18 targets. And on the receiving end of the ball, he's got what this Mahwah team really needs, something like that. Mahwah looks to take home their first victory against Westwood since October 10th, 2020, and have their first 4-0 start since the 2020 season. The same season the last time they beat Westwood. With both these talented teams playing tonight, comes the question, who will win tonight, and who could... Welcome back, everybody, to the Sports Talk pregame. You're here with the Westwood Cardinals and the Mahwah Thunderbirds, coming to you live from Mahwah Stadium. And today we are here for our second segment of our pregame with Paul Hakimian from the Washington Community Television program. And Paul, one thing I think we should see from this Thunderbird team is just the way they've been playing, like the way they've just been running the ball and all that stuff. I think it's just really good the way this team has been playing, and we're gonna see some good things. And don't get me wrong, the student section, I think
Westwood defense, like you always hear about Westwood, Joe Klein and Aiden Cares.
First receiving touchdown, that's something to show. Definitely some really good things from him.
You know what the Thunderbirds need tonight versus a tough Westwood.
With the playing of our national anthem.
energetic. Let's go.
And we are getting set here for the opening kickoff, the Mahwah Thunderbirds and the Westwood Cardinals, as we have our teams come in and meet. Jace, you're live. Tonight's captains coming forth to center field is David Kababo.
The officials for tonight's contest are
and Alex
referee Daryl Canero, linesman Steve Delago,
shake hands.
head linesman Joe DeGrazio,
Let's go, Thunderbirds watching at home.
line
This is gonna be a
judge
good game right here. Let's go.
Carabaccia,
And the team shake
field
hands.
judge Jim Slootmaker, side judge Pat Kunzel, and the officials controlling the clock tonight will be Rich Fleschenberg.
We would like to apologize tonight for the glitchiness of our setup tonight.
We have no control over the glitchy screen. We're very sorry to our viewers out there. You know, it'll always be fixed in the future games for your Mahwah Thunderbirds. But tonight, let's just focus on, you know, Westwood versus Thunderbirds. Let's go, baby.
Also, we'd like to say the Westwood Cardinals are 4-0, not 3-0. And the captains shake hands.
Mahwah has won the toss and will receive to start the contest.
Mahwah has won the toss and will receive to start the game, meaning that the Westwood Cardinals will start with the ball in the second half.
Mahwah going for the aggressive play tactic here. I like it versus a team like Westwood. You need to score points early on the board. You know, looking for this first drive, I'm looking for David Kababo. I need him to, you know, maybe run it, maybe pass it. You just don't know with this, you know, underrated Thunderbird
Ladies and
offense.
gentlemen, please visit our concession stands
Definitely something that
that
you
are
don't see.
located behind the
Mahwah has
home
won 3 of
bleachers
the last 5 games.
for a variety of hot and cold
Mahwah has
beverages,
lost 2 of
as
the
well as
last 2 games
snacks.
to Westwood.
Restroom facilities are located in the field house behind the home bleachers.
Another
Please
player
remember to dispose of trash in receptacles located around the
Robbie
facility.
Carriage.
New Jersey state law prohibits smoking on the campus of a school, and thus Mahwah High School is a smoke-free campus. The use of noisemakers such as bells and air horns is strictly prohibited by the conference and NJSIA
Number 5, Ben
regulations.
Kirshner. Number 6, Alex Dios.
And
Number 12, Sean Morrison to kick off for the Cardinals.
Who we got back there? Steve and Joey?
Number 4, Joey DeMarco, and number 8, Steve Lewis are deep for the Thunderbirds.
Number 4 is Joey DeMarco and Steve Bowman for the deep ball.
we are about to be underway here. Thunderbirds versus Westwood, baby. Nick, how we feeling?
Feeling good today. You know, Mahwah, they're going to put up a good fight tonight. And welcome everybody to the broadcast. If you're just tuning in, this is the Sports Talk Club debut broadcast.
And
Mahwah
we
and
are
Westwood Cardinals
live, baby.
are underway.
And early miscue for Mahwah here, and we should be down in our own one, Nick. That is very unfortunate for the Thunderbirds. That is not the way we started, and now Westwood has the momentum going into the lead.
You know, that's not something that we see from
DeMarco
the kid in Joey.
on the return.
He's usually on that ball. But it's okay because we have Mahwah bouncing back here.
And here comes the quarterback. Here we go.
And here comes
Mahwah will
David
start their
Kababo,
first
number
drive,
3
first and
quarterback.
10 from their own
David
3-yard
Kababo
line.
had a really great start this season as he's going to come out here. Definitely want to see good things from here. He's got 73 passing yards, so when you're deep in the end zone like this, you're going to expect a pass like this from David Kababo. And it looks like that's what Mahwah is just going to do right now. Mahwah is down at about the 2-yard line right now.
Mahwah set up in the formation here. Scotty we have as the center here, and he hopefully gives a
Brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Thunderbirds from their own 5-yard line.
David Kababo now in the pocket.
looks like a gun formation from Mahwah Thunderbirds.
And here's
And
Joey
DeMarco with a jet sweep, almost with a safety. That might be a loss of 2 for the Thunderbirds.
Excuse me, that was Ben Kirshner.
Number 5, Ben Kirshner on the carry.
This early from Mahwah.
Yeah, interesting. You know,
Excuse me, Ridgefield Park.
yeah. You know, I really
The Thunderbirds at about the 3-yard line. David Cababo about 7 yards deep into the end zone.
11 for the Thunderbirds, number 3, David Cababo.
David Cababo.
And here takes the snap.
Here's David running in the
Pressure,
outside.
pressure.
On pressure,
The
going to bring up
Thunderbirds.
4th and 10, and they are forced to punt it now. Number 9, Joe Klein will be in the backfield for the
Number 5, Ben Kirshner to punt for the Thunderbirds.
Ben Kirshner about the 1-yard line for the Thunderbirds on the
Number 9, Joe Klein
about the
to
1-yard line in the
return
end
for
zone.
the
Joe
Cardinals.
Klein on about the 31-yard line for the Cardinals. And here's the kick from Ben Kirshner.
And it
It's
is
going to make it to about the 42 before it is moved away to the 50. And number 8, Steve Lewis, is going to be there to grab the ball.
The punt is down at the Cardinals 46-yard line by number 8, Steve Lewis. The Cardinals will start their first drive of the game.
And now, Nick, here comes this, you know,
1st and
absolute
10.
unit of a defense, you know, by the Thunderbirds here. You mentioned over here Braden Matchich, you know, number 77, you know, he's the senior captain. What do you expect from him tonight?
Nothing but good things from him tonight. Tonight is a game that she's got to prove that, and he has proved this, why he's the captaincy and why his playment is such
At
a
quarterback
and then you
for the
along behind him
Cardinals,
with
number
Maxie.
1,
But here's
Robbie
Carter,
Carson.
somebody that you want to watch here for this Westwood team. And as you can hear, this student
Section.
section is wild right now, and they are getting ready.
Oh,
Here's
and
Robbie
then-
Carriage with the drop to number 3.
And it is absolutely aided up by the Mahwah Thunderbird defensive line. Way to play.
Line on the carry for the Cardinals.
Defensive line that we always talk about. You know, Braden Matisich, Max Ingerman, and you even got somebody like Alex Caspari. It's definitely going to do good things for this team.
2nd and 9 for the Cardinals from their own
We have about a 2nd and
48-yard
10 here
line.
for the Cardinals after a drive of nothing there. The ball is at about the 48-yard line here for the Cardinals side.
You know, in the Cardinals here, you know, you can never doubt Robbie Cherich's talent over here. But, you know, he's also got, you know, some talent around him. You know, Robbie, you know, he looks like, you know, an all-around quarterback for the Cardinals. You just don't know how to contain him here. Ton of...
Travis on the outside.
Oh, and it's absolutely demolished. You know, there's that man again, number 77, Braden Matchich, right there on the play.
Game here, and that is going to be taken down by number 6, Alex DeDios.
And here comes, you know,
Number
3rd down for a
6,
Cardinals
Alex
offense, you
DeDios
know, that we were
on
told that can move the ball for positive yards. But it looks like here that the defensive line has an answer.
3rd and
It's
9
interesting. The Cardinals
for the
always start like
Cardinals.
this.
Yeah.
They have scored on almost all of their starting drives.
Back.
So to see something like this from the Cardinals really early is going to be interesting to see how the rest of this game plays out.
Yeah, and it's interesting here. You know, you see the Cardinals here, different formation from those last 2 plays. You see what they have. Maybe they can come out with a play here. Oh, and they have their quarterback Robbie throwing deep, and it's incomplete. Mahwah Thunderbirds with a 3-0 stop, and the Mahwah Thunderbirds looking to get the ball back.
The incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down and 9 for the
Number
Cardinals.
77, just that absolute
From their
getting
own
through the
48-yard
line and just
line.
getting to pressure that offense, getting to pressure that quarterback and Robbie Carriage, who is just
Number
an absolute
8,
monster.
Michael Rinaldi to
Michael
punt
Rinaldi
for the
is now going
Cardinals.
back to punt for the Cardinals, and number 8, Steve Lewis, is going to be in the backfield.
And
for
number
Mahwah to
8,
catch this
Steve
ball.
Lewis is deep for the Thunderbirds.
As you can hear, you see here that the Cardinals punting the ball to Mahwah Thunderbirds here, and it is a high kick, sky
gonna reach.
high.
And that's
That is
gonna
going
reach.
and a fair catch called by
A fair
Steve
catch
Lewis.
is called
Very
by
smart decision from
Lewis.
Mahwah Thunderbirds. At least we're not in our own half, Nick. You know, at least we have some space to work.
Thunderbird
Let's take a look at our
14-yard
spotlight player.
line.
Number 4, Joey DeMarco. Joey DeMarco had 5 touchdowns last game.
1st and
3 of
10
which
for the
were receiving,
Thunderbirds.
2 of which were rushing. And an amazing player from this guy. And Joey DeMarco here, our spotlight player of the game. You're only going to see good things from him as he's lined up on the inside here. And we have David Cababo here and Preston Duffy behind him in the pocket. And it looks like that they're going to go for a rushing play here. What are your thoughts on that, Dan?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, but you also got to look at guys like Ben Kirshner, you know, one of the wide receivers out there. You know, what if one of these guys can break a play? And we have Joey DeMarco. Preston Duffy with about a 3-4 yard gain for the Thunderbirds.
And that is a great
Number
drive.
22, Preston Duffy on the carry for the
Great
Thunderbirds.
things for this team. And
A gain of 9 on the play.
And here's Duffy, you know, a great drive.
Big one! He's going, and that's about a 35-yard gain for the Mahwah Thunderbirds. Let's go!
He is into Cardinals territory.
That's about a 35-yard gain for Mahwah.
Forced out of bounds by number
And you wanted to
5,
see if, penalties could really
Maverick.
hurt this team, Nick.
Definitely. You're only going to see good things with this team. We have about 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the quarter here.
And
Mahwah on the Cardinals 41.
And you see here that, the student section absolutely going crazy for Preston Duffy, our running back.
Not quite sure where this ball is being placed right now.
The Thunderbirds are now in Cardinals territory
Ball's
at
going to
the
be about
37-yard line, first
here-
and 10.
Here comes David Kababble with the snap.
We have Danny McClain
We have
on the outside
motion.
on the right, and it's going to be handed off to
To,
Joey
and
DeMarco.
and there's a flag on the play. You wonder to see if there's holding there by the offensive line of the Thunderbirds.
Backfield by number 51, Luke
He's going to
Biello.
push Mahwah about 5
There
yards
is a
back.
flag on the play.
The holding for Mahwah is going to push them about 5 yards. And it's going to be very
Penalty brings
Junior
up
Chase
a
Moss.
2nd and 20 for the Thunderbirds from the Cardinals' 47-yard line.
And David Kababble with the snap. No one in the backfield but him. Oh, time collapsing in the pocket, but here we go. Oh, and it's almost caught. Joey DeMarco, David Kababble and Joey DeMarco, we were talking about them earlier in the pregame. Joey DeMarco is going to be, always open and, always an option if he's not double covered.
2nd and 20 for the Thunderbirds
We've
from
been
the
seeing
Westwood 47-yard
Maxi Body
line.
is going to come off for the Thunderbirds after a great drive. And here is Ben Kirshner walking into the huddle with Alex Adios in the pocket right now. Ryan Arsala, a little bit of confusion what's going on here. There's Aiden Kazarian, number 7 for the Cardinals, playing the safety right now. And
Interesting. You wonder what to see what the defense has for the Cardinals right now. But they got to play to the adjust of the Mahwah Thunderbirds. But the Thunderbirds really need to beat this defense.
Here's Kababble giving it to McClanahan. McClanahan going to get about a
5-yard gain. Not bad at all.
Number 1, Danny McClanahan on the carry for the Thunderbirds.
About 6:26 remaining in this quarter. And we have a pretty fair turnout, actually, for the Westwood Cardinals visiting
Gain
team.
of 3 on the play.
Westwood located about 9
Third
miles
down
away
and
from Mahwah.
17 for the Thunderbirds from the Cardinals.
Not a lot of
45-yard
traveling
line.
distance, so
Yep.
you're definitely going to see a turnout.
I believe it is a 3rd and 14, and here comes
And it looks like there's going to be a false start
Arier on the
for
offense.
for the defense.
I told you, Nick, penalties are going to hurt this team if they're committed, and, you just can't let your offense suffer like that.
Encroachment on the Cardinals.
We'll take it.
This 5-yard penalty will take the Thunderbirds to the Cardinals' 40.
And you see the student section trying to get into the game.
Preston Duffy.
Third down and 13 for the
Preston Duffy
Thunderbirds.
with an impressive 3 carries for about a measly 45 yards, you would say.
The Dio's playing on the O-line now with McClanahan in the outfield.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds with their first timeout of the half here. What do you think about this, Nick?
I think this team is doing really good right now. This team, they've had a little more yardage gain success compared to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that Mahwah Day has been rescheduled to October 21st.
Okay, here. Mahwah Thunderbirds here.
And we are back
After the
here.
timeout, 3rd and 13 for the Thunderbirds from the Cardinals' 40.
At the Cardinals 40 here, here's Kababble. Kababble with the snap, and they're going to go in these.
And the pressure, Westwood's coming with the pressure, and he is sacked by this Westwood defense. We were told earlier in the pregame that it's going to be a lot of QB contained and a lot of edge rushers coming off the sides with the heavy contained blitz. It's all about the blindsided guards tonight, Nick. That's what I'm really looking at for this, this Thunderbird offense and this offensive line. Break, really deserves it, obviously our senior captain, but I really feel like, definitely got to get him in more, maybe more than he's used to. But
Fly is deep for the Cardinals.
beautiful punt, fair catch at about the 9-yard, 10-yard line, Nick.
Catch is called by Fly.
Kirshner has been bumping the ball all year. He's doing absolutely amazing. And here comes the Mahwah defense coming out to get to work here.
Led by-
Being on the side for a little bit. And we are also joined by McClanahan on the
Defensive end.
defensive end.
You know, it's a very interesting set here. You know, I talked with Mr. Jack.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
You know, yeah, as I was talking with the Thunderbird linebacker coach today, you know, he was just an amazing guy to talk to. You know, he said the linebackers are almost to the key to this defense, but also the defensive line needs to show up in the run game today. You know, they just got a 15-yard gain here. I really feel like, you know, that the defense can really step up in these big moments. If we can just contain them in their own end, we'll be perfectly fine.
And here is
The snap from Robbie Carroll. Love him on the defensive line for the Thunderbirds.
2nd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Mikey Brandick on the side.
On their own 27-yard line.
And here's the Thunderbirds now.
And Westwood getting
Flanahan in the safety position alongside Mexican Body, both which are seniors. Also joining them, Ryan Arsala, the senior.
timeout.
Timeout, Westwood.
Westwood's going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in a few moments. And we are back here with the refs discussing something right now, the Westwood Cardinals in the huddle right now. We have about 3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the quarter here. We have Jasper on the side, and it looks like a little something going on here with Joey DeMarco just walking up to the side right now.
You know, Joey DeMarco is going to be a guy that we talk about all night, number 4 for this Thunderbird offense and defense. You know, we love seeing two-way players like this. He's an unstoppable wide receiver. You know, he's got great hands, great talent, and, you know, at the defense, as the cornerback, he can play man press. He's very fast, and he's also very agile at this position.
He is out of
After the
spotlight.
timeout, it's 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Yeah. As we see Joey DeMarco line up here versus Westwood receiver here.
Robbie Carrish in the backfield now.
And it's a snap, and it is a QB. And it is absolutely stuffed up by this Mahwah defensive line. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, like we said, man, this Mahwah defense is just going to be an absolute unit, and it's going to be hard for Westwood to stop. It's not like these other teams Westwoods have played where they can just.
You know, Alex comparison with another tackle. You know, we hear his name called tonight. Very underrated player, and I really like the energy that he provides with us with the team. I just really love it.
For the Cardinals, it's 3rd down.
Cardinals, they are down at about the 37-yard line. Excuse me, the 27.
You know, as we line up here, we see Ben Kirshner on the other side as the corner. You know, we see him playing press, and, you know, we also see Joey DeMarco. That could be a very nice cornerback duo right there for the Mahwah Thunderbirds. And Westwood takes a snap, and it is a shot, and it's complete.
That is a huge gain there for Westwood. That's going to get them to about their 39
Carson's
12
pass is complete to Klein. It is enough for a Cardinals 1st down.
If you're just tuning in right now, it is 0-0. The
First
clock is
and
about
10 for
2:59
Westwood.
left in the quarter. It is about
On their
63
own
degrees here in
38-yard
Mahwah,
line.
and the current present time is 7:20 Eastern Time.
Oh, and it is absolutely directly snapped, and the running back breaks free and tackled by the Mahwah Thunderbirds.
That's going to be a yard short of a first down here. That's going to get him to about the 48-yard line for the Cardinals.
You know, a guy that we're going to mention all night, Braden Match, is leading this defensive line to stop the run and also stop the explosive pass game of Westwood Cardinals.
You're going to see really good things from this one. They need to stop him here if they want to contain them.
Very interesting formation here. And it is stuffed up, but still a first down for the Westwood Cardinals.
And that is a huge gain right there from number 23, Aiden Dugan.
And you see that the student section is going to be in it just a minute.
The student section is going crazy right now in their American theme game night tonight. You are currently watching the Mahwah Sports Talk Club debut broadcast. This is our first broadcast of the year. And this Mahwah Thunderbirds team, what a game. I mean, you can't choose a better
Amazing.
game.
Here comes Robbie Cartage.
What a
Oh, what a move by Robbie Cartridge, their quarterback. Very explosive, and he gets out of bounds. Smart decision to do.
A little bit of commotion here going on from the crowd. Not quite sure what that's all about. That's going to be a first down.
You know, Nick, I think the crowd's just very shocked about the, how explosive Robbie Charches can be. Senior, 6 foot, 175 pounds, very agile at the quarterback position.
2nd and 5 here for the Westwood Cardinals. Looks like the commotion was about a hold.
And as you see the student sections chanting, "Let's go defense," that should hype up this Mahwah Thunderbird team, as we need a win tonight to advance our record to 4-0.
We're seeing a bunch of different American theme stuff tonight. It really shows you how passionate this Mahwah student section is.
That's right. Oh, and it's the wide receiver screen. Aiden Carraza. This guy has 11 receptions on the year for very explosive yards, very fast, and very agile wide receiver, don't you think?
Yeah, no, definitely. And Aiden Carrasco, he's absolutely amazing player. He's got about 43 yards this year. 86, and he's got about 1 receiving touchdown.
Aiden Carraza, there's a lot to... I can see why the Westwood Cardinals really like this guy. He's about 5'10" in height, and he's about he's just really insane. 86 rushing yards, agile wide receiver, and that's what you really like to see in the high school sports.
Another thing, 3 receiving touchdowns from this guy, so you'll definitely know why he's at the wide receiver spot more than the running back spot. And here's a run from the Cardinals.
And that is about an 8-yard gain for the Cardinals. They're really approaching the red zone, don't you think, Nick?
About a minute and 25 to play here in the quarter.
Nick, you almost think that, the Mahwah Thunderbirds, defensive line led by Braden Matson, senior for Mahwah, he's really got to stop the run game. The run game is very explosive for this Cardinals offense.
Yeah, 100%. And we're getting ready here for the Cardinals as they come out of the snap.
And it's very interesting formation. We got trips left here, and then we got 1 solo receiver on the right side for the Westwood Cardinals.
100%.
And it's directly snapped, and it's about a 6-yard run for the Cardinals.
Definitely some good things.
Number 23 on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down and 1 for the Cardinals. It's 3rd down.
And exactly a minute remaining in this first quarter. Very even-sided here once we approach it. Very interesting formation. We got 2 in the backfield, and it's going to be a QB sneak. And oh my goodness, dude! Oh my goodness, it's tackled. Robbie. Yeah, about a 3-yard gain, but Robbie Cherich, you see those jukes and you see the athleticism. This guy definitely works hard in the offseason, works hard in the on-season, and you just see that this guy's absolutely explosive and needs to be stopped. Needs to be stopped by the Mahwah Thunderbirds and even have a chance at winning this game.
It's 4th down.
13 seconds to play here in this quarter. If the Cardinals want to do anything, they got to do it fast, but it looks like they're going to burn the clock out, and that's going to end the quarter. And it's going to be 0-0 at the end of the quarter here as the Mahwah Thunderbirds get ready.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Our score.
We'll be right back.
The Thunderbirds.
And
we are
back
here on the Mahwah High School Sports Talk broadcast.
4th down for the Cardinals. Very risky move, but I can see what they're doing. You know, they're on Mahwah's about, 32-yard line, and we can really see why they're going for it here. 2 men in the backfield here for Robbie Cherchis, the quarterback, and he's looking. Oh, and it's a deep ball. Oh, looking for a flag, and there's a pass interference, most likely.
There is a flag on the flag.
And we have a pass interference penalty here on Mahwah. And
That's gonna
get them to about the 1
yard line.
So Mahwah is looking at
the indication is defensive pass interference on the Thunderbirds.
You know, that's just unbelievable to see because, you don't want this Mahwah team to, be, don't have any penalties on the board. It's really not that good to see for this defensive line, led by a senior in Braden Matches. He's got to get this team together, especially in the secondary, if he's not trying to give up any of those, that could have been a touchdown right there, Nick, but guess what? We really needed to hold them there, and we don't like to see pass interference calls.
The Cardinals are going to have the ball at about the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
For the Cardinals,
First and 10. 2 men in the backfield, and here comes snap. And it is a keep from the running back, and that is about a 4-yard gain, but it's absolutely met by this Mahwah defensive line.
Aiden Dugan with a great run right there. He's going to get about a 4-yard gain, like we discussed. And that's going to put Westwood at about the 18-yard line.
You just mentioned Aiden Dugan of the Westwood Cardinals. He's about 5'10", 180 pound, more of a smaller back, but more agile, as you would say. He's very fast and elusive.
Yeah.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8 for the Cardinals.
You don't have to be a big guy to have the strength like Aiden Dugan has.
Here comes 2nd and 8. Robbie Cherchis in the backfield as the QB here. And here comes a direct motion. And the snap is about a 6-yard gain.
He's going to be just short of the first down.
So it's going to be 3rd down for the Westwood Cardinals here. Gain of 7 on the play. This run game looks like cannot be stopped by this Mahwah Thunderbird defense.
3rd down and 1 for the Cardinals. On the Thunderbird 8-yard line, it's 3rd down.
Here comes... I'm going to mention this guy over and over again, Nick. Robbie Cherchich, the Westwood Cardinals. Here comes the snap, and it's kept.
It is contained by the Mahwah.
Dugan on the carry.
Mahwah is going to have about...
It is enough for a Cardinals first down.
That's going to be a first down for the Cardinals.
First and goal for the Cardinals.
First and goal for
on the Thunderbirds 6-yard line.
Need to have a stop here if they want to contain them. We're about a little under 2 minutes into this quarter with about 10:21 remaining in the quarter.
I'm really...
The section is getting rowdy here, Shannon defense.
As we approach, Westwood Cardinals in our red zone, you really just need to get them, to go 4 and out here in our red zone. That's just what needs to happen. The defensive line needs to be able to contain.
Definitely.
Oh, and here comes an option, shovel option, and here comes the pass, and touchdown, Westwood Cardinals.
Touchdown Cardinals.
Number 2 from Westwood.
Luke, a 6'3" wide receiver, 190 pounds, can play wide receiver and linebacker. Very utility guy. You just don't want to see that breakdown from the Mahwah Thunderbirds again. You really wonder who caused that breakdown.
Yeah, and you see a lot of good things from him, Sanchez. As you got Luke, who just
Number 12, Sean Morrison, will attempt the point-after touchdown.
You have Tommy Busic, his brother, who has had 1 receiving touchdown, and that's going to give him about 26 receiving yards in the season.
You wonder to see just and it is good.
The kick is
That's going to
good.
be good for the Westwood Cardinals.
With 9:56 remaining in the second quarter.
We have 9 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the second quarter here. Now, reporting live here from Mahwah Stadium. I just really feel like, the energy just needs to be on par for tonight.
Mahwah High School 0.
are back live here. The Westwood Cardinals on the 40-yard line here. Number 12
Yes.
kicking it off for the team. And a USA chant here. Sean Morrison with a huge kick who's going to kick it about 60 yards. And the rusher, Joey DeMarco, a spotlight player.
And he is tackled at about 18-yard line. You know, you'd like to see guys maybe return it back for a touchdown, but, you know, I'm not saying that was a lazy return, but, you know, we really need to get this offense going tonight.
Yep.
And you also feel like the Mahwah Thunderbird O-line really needs to hold up for the pressure for our quarterback, David Kababble. You know, he's a smart guy that can make the reads, but I just feel like the energy is not here tonight. I think we need the student section and the rest of the Mahwah crowd to be very lit tonight. And as I say, guess what I get? I get to receive a loud chants from the student section. Let's go, Mahwah. We are here. We are looking for a score from this Mahwah offense here, And, Nick, you just got to hope that the O-line just holds up.
Absolutely. Here we have Joey DeMarco at the quarterback position as he's going to have the snap. And alongside him is Preston Duffy. And it looks like they're going to point for a possible offsides here from the team. Joey DeMarco with the rush, and he's going to get about a 2-yard gain here. Or maybe
DeMarco on the keeper.
As I said, on this running game, the O-line just got to hold up, especially in the center with, Scotty Rosenblatt. Scotty Rosenblatt's, a very valuable center. He's a sophomore. He's a great guy off the field. You just got to know that Scotty's going to have to be able to be strong enough to be able to get big in the interior O-line as a center.
Scotty's been doing good as a center, Only good things for him. And you definitely look at Scotty. He's a sophomore. He's not as big as other centers would be.
But he's got heart.
But he's got heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to buy your 50-50 tickets.
Here's
And support the Mahwah Sports Boosters.
by Joey DeMarco and what looks like Ben Kirshner.
Yep, and here comes Ben Kirshner. As we said, he's going to be very valuable for tonight. And that is about a 4-yard rush for Mahwah. And then here comes an upcoming third down.
Preston Duffy with the carry.
And, Preston Duffy's name has been called all night, Nick. We've been hearing him, Preston Duffy, and had that big 35-yard, run earlier tonight, which we thought sparked something, but really it led to nothing. What do you think about that drive?
I think Preston Duffy has a great
On their own 22-yard line.
He's got, great heart. He's got a lot of heart. If you talk to this kid in person, all you're gonna say is good things about Preston Duffy. He's a great player on and off the field, and this kid, he's hardworking. There's no denying that. And
Now
you want to watch this kid the whole game.
Now we see Daniel McClanahan in the motion here. Very interesting option for Mahwah on this Mahwah.
Here's Kababble right next to him.
With the snap, McClanahan going for the run. That's about a 6-yard gain.
McClanahan on the carry is out to the 26-yard line.
We out to a 26-yard line here.
We have, about 7 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter right before halftime. You're really hoping for a Mahwah score. We just don't like those early third downs here.
No, definitely not. And you don't want to see that. But, here comes
Kirshner to punt for the Thunderbirds. Klein is deep for the Cardinals.
You got 4th and 3 here. Joe Klein now deep for the Cardinals once again, and Ben Kirshner, the punter, who has had a very good punting night tonight.
You'd really like to see.
If you're just tuning in now, there's about 7 minutes and 26 seconds of play remaining in the quarter. And here is the punt from Ben Kirshner.
Very high kick, And it's about it's a fair catch about the 48-yard line, Nick. Now they're in our territory. You'd rather see a long kick there more than high. You just really got to punt this, a very explosive Cardinals offense. You got to pin them in their own end zone.
Definitely, you want to see good things. If you're just tuning in now, welcome to the Mahwah Sports Talk Club broadcast debut. You're joined by our player analyst Nicholas Bostigo.
And Daniel Almash.
Who is our play-by-play analyst tonight. And you are here watching the Mahwah Thunderbirds take on the Westwood Cardinals. About 7 minutes and 14 seconds remaining left, and the Westwood Cardinals are going to have the ball on the 48 on the Mahwah side.
As you mentioned before, Nick, Robbie Charchich, very much a very passionate QB leader. And here comes the snap, and he's looking deep, and it's a throw going deep. And incomplete.
Parsons' pass is incomplete, intended for number 11, Tommy Vucevic.
But he's not going to get it. The ball's going to go back to the 48 as it's going to be 2nd and 10.
You know, this is a name that we're going to mention all night. Number 4, Joey DeMarco. Joey DeMarco is a very utility player, as I said earlier, but you really got to look maybe for a big play for him, maybe an interception, you know, maybe just something to spark this defense and the whole Mahwah Thunderbird, you know, student section and the whole, you know, sideline.
Yeah, exactly. We have about 7 minutes and 8 seconds remaining to play here. The Cardinals are up 7-0 right now after a touchdown from...
Oh, and it's a run. It is an absolutely explosive one from the Westwood Cardinals, and that is about a 5-yard gain.
We're going to get up to about the 43 after that 5-yard gain. It's now going to be 3rd and 5.
You know, Dugan for his size, you know, he could play running back, but he also could play a very versatile linebacker. You know, you like to see these small guys, you know, even though they're really good, you know, can really get, you know, utility in their position.
And we have a timeout here, so we will be right back.
Number 42, it's 3rd down!
And as you saw here, that is 3rd down for the Westwood Cardinals. You really need to see here what this D-line will do. And it takes a snap, and it is a QB sneak going for the 1st down, and he has it.
Great play there.
Parsons on the carry.
Westwood.
By Robbie Terrace. You know, all we talk about is good things from this team. And, you know, you see that rushing play. You know, he's got about...
Sam Body on
really good
the
stats
tackle.
on rushing yardage. You know, Robbie Caceres, he's got about 602.
And they are short of the line to gain.
602.
4th down and 1 for the Cardinals.
You know,
from the Thunderbird 39-yard line.
That's why we
It's
say, you know,
4th down.
You know, it's 4th down for the Westwood Cardinals here with about 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. You know, Nick, all I could really say is that this offense has a very strict game plan. Run and gun. That is it.
From this team, as here the Cardinals are getting ready on the 39-yard line.
And it is a run, and oh my goodness, he breaks through, and that is about a 20-yard gain.
You know, if we haven't talked about it enough, Aiden Dugan,
Tackled by
22-yard line there, as that is a huge gain for the team. They got about a 17-yard gain there, and just like we said, all the good things.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
You know,
the Thunderbirds.
As I said,
22-yard
Aiden Dugan
line.
as the Westwood Cardinals, you know, he is just, you know, an unbelievable athlete. You see, you know, despite his height, you know, he's just got the weight to, you know, make up for it. And okay, let's go back to 1st and 10.
We need to stop here.
You know, D-line really needs to act up. You know, we named Brandon Masterich, and come on, and
there's a
huge stop!
from
Mahwah Thunderbirds
And on the
and
play, number 24,
He
Elijah
is
Dixon.
tackled in the backfield by number 24, Elijah Dixon.
An amazing play right there as he comes out of nowhere.
No
And he's
gain
going
on
to
the
take down
play.
Aiden Dugan, who's had nothing but a great game tonight.
2nd and 10
you know,
for the
Elijah Dixon, you know, a guy off the field, you know, he's amazing,
22-yard
amazing
line.
person, amazing athlete, amazing person to be around in and out of the locker room. You know, you really like to see sophomores like that, you know, get up there and make a big play.
About 4:38 here remaining in the half. Westwood up 7-0 at the Mahwah 27.
And here comes the snap from Westwood. And it's absolutely ate up! Yes! Absolutely so. Alex DeDios, number 5 for the Mahwah Thunderbirds, and that is what we like to see. Reading.
That is going to be a 3-yard loss there for the Westwood
By
Cardinals.
number 6,
You know,
Alex DeDios.
You know, we really love to see Alex DeDios like that. You know, big guy, big strong guy, really getting in there.
And
Read the
also
read option.
4 on the
Absolutely
play.
insane.
Brings up a 3rd down and 14 for the Cardinals.
Had an amazing
From the
game against
Thunderbirds,
Timberline.
27-yard line.
He's the hometown.
It's
hero.
3rd
Third down here
down.
for the Thunderbirds at Westwood. Needs 14 yards to get the first down here.
Okay, and we have the snap from Robbie
Looks like they're gonna go
Charchich.
for a shotgun motion here.
Oh, and it's fake. Oh, and it's a shuffle. And wide open. Oh, he drops it. Aiden.
Parsons' pass is incomplete.
Alexander.
Intended for number 23.
Come up with 4th down, 4th and 14.
The incomplete pass will bring up 4th down for the Cardinals.
Now you just really got to see the decision here. Will the Westwood Cardinals really go for this? And you know, They're in the red zone.
14 for
For
the
the-
Cardinals.
Alec Kasparian
On the
absolutely amazing
Thunderbirds,
player. He just gets
27
right
yard
through the offensive
line.
line, and he's going to pressure Robbie Caceres right there.
You know, with 3 minutes and 39 seconds, you really just need to hope that the Mahwah defense will
Let me
contain.
hear you, student section. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Mahwah needs a huge stop right here if they want to contain this team.
And, you know, I'm really looking for a guy like, you know, Elijah Dixon here to maybe get a huge stop for this Mahwah defense. And it's taken. Oh, Braden Magis. Braden Magis going through. And, oh, my goodness, he's Alex Dios with the dual pressure. And he's out. Oh, my goodness. Flag. Oh, and it's in the, going for the end zone.
And it's
Caught for a touchdown. But, hey, there's a still flag on the field that we need to go for.
a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
And we have a Mahwah player injured.
We're going to have an interference penalty here. But
The
here's Alex
indication
Diaz
is a
getting up like
personal
an
foul
absolute
shot
beast
block
here. And
on the
Mahwah's going to accept
Cardinals.
that penalty.
That will negate the touchdown.
After a huge touchdown there, what could have been from Joe Klein is now denied because of the penalty from the Westwood defense.
You know, and that's
Not
really-
sure quite who it was, but Alex Diaz playing it tough. You know, he's a great tough player, and that's what you need for a player for like Mahwah.
Did you not see 4th and 14? What did we do? We had no problem sending the heat there. You know, Braden Matchich and Alex Dios absolutely going from both corners in the interior O-line. Just amazing.
And if you need to play cheeky like that just to stop this Mahwah defense, that kind of proves to me right there why this Mahwah defense is not the same like last year.
And now we turn to David Kababble, you know, just QB, you know, needs to really turn it up for a score, you know, maybe tie the game going into halftime.
About 3:24 to play here in the quarter. And here is
David
Joey
Kababble.
DeMarco in the backfield.
4th
Joey's
and
got
long
this
for
one.
the Cardinals from the Thunderbird 42-yard line. 4th down.
If you're just tuning in, this is the Mahwah Sports Talk broadcast debut.
And it is a very high kick for Westwood and called for a fair catch.
And it's going to be picked up by number 12.
The punt
Number
is
12,
down
Sean
by
Morrison. You know, he's in 11th grade. You know, this guy's very utility, and we really like to see that, you know, this Mahwah offense is back on the field with a great stop from their defense.
We're going to be right back before we get back to this game. And we are back here. The Mahwah offense now going to work here. David Kababble. And
the snap.
Given to Joey DeMarco.
Joey DeMarco going upfield. That's about a 6-yard gain.
DeMarco on the carry.
And tune in later in
Gain
the
of
third
4
quarter
on
when
the
Mr.
play.
Jankowski joins us. up
Second
here
and
in the
6
booth
for the
in third quarter.
Thunderbirds from their own
Look out for them. And
17-yard
also
line.
look out during the half when the Mahwah marching band comes out for our halftime show. Also, we'd like to give a shout out to our Mahwah cheerleaders who have been doing an amazing job this whole season. Just had amazing performances during the half and before the game.
Timeout.
Keep going up for them.
Thunderbirds.
The Mahwah Thunderbirds are going to go on a timeout, so we will be right back. You okay with switching? And we
camera?
are
Yeah.
back here. The Mahwah Thunderbirds are going on offense here. David Kababble lined up with Joey DeMarco. And here's David Kababble with the snap.
Snap,
Joey
and
DeMarco's
Joey
down.
DeMarco's going out to the outside and stays on his feet. And that's
Mahwah first down.
DeMarco on the carry. And he has enough for a Thunderbird first down.
That's what we really like to see. Joey DeMarco, a guy like that caliber who can play corner and, running back and wide receiver, just an incredible athlete.
2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the quarter here as the Mahwah Thunderbirds are down at about the 30-yard line. They have just contained the first down. First down is about the 35. Excuse me, Mahwah's on the 25.
You see, obviously, David Cababo, back for
He's alone in the backfield.
Yeah, really interesting setup here.
And Westwood is lined up right there on the outside. Could that do something? No.
Oh, and
Cababo on the paper.
come out for a 2-yard gain.
You
You really like to see the students and, all the cheerleaders, hyping up this Mahwah football team. You really like to see student section, coming out each game, very strong energy. You just really love to see it from this Mahwah
And that's the joy
Thunderbirds.
about Friday Night Lights. It's not like you're going to an NFL game. Everybody's so passionate to be out here. The fans,
Second and
the
8 for the
parents,
Thunderbirds
and
from
like,
their
shout
own
out to
27-yard line.
Mahwah High School program for letting us do this, what we can do tonight to produce the best shoe we can possibly produce. And here we are back with David Cababo with the snap coming up.
David Cababo with the snap, snaps back all the way, and throws it deep. And intercepted by the Westwood Cardinals. And he might take it back for 6, ladies and gentlemen.
And Cardinals are going to do just
that.
And that's going to be a
Cardinals touchdown.
Cababo's pass is intercepted by Aiden
Cardinals are
Carazana
going to go for a pick 6.
and returned for a Cardinals touchdown.
Cardinals now go up 13-0 against Mahwah with 1:42 remaining. And that is a very interesting thing to see here from David Cababo.
You really just don't like to see plays like that. You obviously, our receivers in double coverage. Maybe you should look for maybe more of a short option, especially on second down.
100%.
David
David Cababo, that is going to be his second interception of the year as the Cardinals look to complete the completion here from the kicker.
With 1:42 left, that was just a costly turnover. And now it's 14-0 Cardinals. You just don't want to see this going into half.
And that's going to be good for
With
Sean Morrison.
1:42 remaining in the first half, our score, the Cardinals of Westwood Regional High School 14.
Maybe Mahwah here can really take their timeouts and maybe hurry up and get a quick late score. Maybe we'd love to see that from this Mahwah offense that we know can be explosive.
Mahwah's going to calm down here. Take your time. You're playing a team that is very good and very high pressure, that has a lot of pressure. You need to calm down. You need to be smart with the ball here. You got 4 downs and you can get through that period. You can't just go deep like that and throw the ball very long. Though it can work against a team like this, you got to be smart about what you're doing because this team, they'll do anything. If they can get the ball rid of it, if you can get rid of the ball, get rid of the ball. You don't want to contain that ball for too long or else this team will catch up with you and the success will go away. But we're getting ready here as Sean Morrison is going to be kicking for the Westwood Cardinals. And Mahwah is hoping to do one last drive here. And just maybe they can get some points up here for this team.
You just love to see points, a field goal, touchdown. It doesn't matter what. You just need points on the board. Even though we don't receive in the second half, you want to stay at points on the board. And it is taken.
About a 50-yard kick here from Morrison. And that's going to be received by Kirshner, who's going to take it to about the 22-23-yard line here.
Kirshner on the
Okay, now you really just want, David Cababo and just everyone else to just really just, show Thunderbird spirit, and you want them to score a touchdown here because,
we need the student section to get loud right now for
yeah,
the team.
second half right here, and you just really need the student section to just hype up this team.
First and 10
It's just,
for the Thunderbirds from their
all
own
USA
24
theme tonight, and you
line.
really just want to see us get hyped up. I know we're down 14-0, but the spirit will live on, and guess what? We'll score a touchdown with the, with the Thunderbird spirit.
You want to know how spirited this team is? We got people that are shirtless out here. That's the show.
And, oh my goodness.
And Preston Duffy is going to get up to
Duffy on the carry. Tackled by number 2, Luke Vucevic.
Luke Vucevic.
Timeout Cardinals.
Timeout Cardinals here. Last play was made by Luke Vucevic.
We're going to be right back. 1:25 remaining in the first half. And stick around because we have the Mahwah Thunderbird marching band that is going to be coming out here. They have a great show for you tonight. And stick around to see that. And then we will have our surprise guest, Mr. Jankowski, coming into the booth later at about the third quarter. And that's going to be really exciting to see him come up here just to talk about the game and, just to see him.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you are watching this for some reason from the game, we do have our concession stand open that Mr. Norris has been endorsing.
Oh, and we have a breakaway, and that is about 8-yard gain.
About the 33.
Duffy on the carry.
We've been hearing Duffy's name all night. Preston Duffy, that we're gonna be hearing his name all night. Great running back. Very utility-wise. Guy could get positive yards every time he gets the rec catch. We really just need 3rd and 1 here. We really need to get some positive yards. Even if we get 2 yards, it's still it's still progression. About 52 seconds here. Maybe Mahwah can get a nice little field goal, or maybe still get in the end zone.
14-0 Cardinals here with about 46 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Here comes David Mahwah with the snap, and the run is about shut down for only about 3 yards. Interesting.
If you're just tuning in, my name is Nicholas Bostigo, alongside my broadcasting partner Daniel Almash, who's doing play-by-play tonight. I'm doing player analyst. We are so happy that we are having you.
Number 24, Elijah Dixon on the carry.
Do it against a better team like this.
He
37
stopped
seconds
at
remaining
the
in
line
the
of
quarter.
scrimmage.
During halftime, we really need the coaches, hype up these players. We're down 14-0, but what we could do? We could always come back. Comebacks are a part of the game, and you really just need the Thunderbirds. Exactly, just talking and maybe getting some spirit up. The student section needs to be more lively. I feel like I haven't really heard them.
Yeah, we need some student section action here. That's led by Matthew O'Lear. Matthew O'Lear, he plays hockey right now with the Mahwah hockey. He's also been playing some Mahwah golf, so we've seen some good things from him too. We need some hype now from them, and we even had the barbecue tonight. It was a huge success from what I heard. And we're getting ready now here for.
And here comes David Kabobo with
last few plays.
Kirshner, the punt.
And Mahwah, here's Ben Kirshner with the kick. And that's going to be a little bit interesting there. And that's going to be a fair catch from the Cardinals at about
Fair catch by Klein at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
31 seconds of play left in this quarter.
Now you wonder what the approach is for the Cardinals here. Are they going to go conservative, or are they going to go aggressive here? Maybe get some late points on the board.
I think that they should just play it safe here. Don't do anything too crazy, and they just kneel the ball for the rest of the half. And I think the number one thing that Mahwah's got to talk about is containing Aiden Dugan.
That's
Dugan
right.
has just been running the ball like crazy. He's got through everybody, and we need to have a better backfield. Mahwah needs to just step up here and bounce back in this third.
1,000%. But I see Robbie Partridge, really going maybe for another read option. Oh, and he's passing the ball. Then the pressure is here from number 77, and down the line, caught.
What a catch! Joe Klein with an amazing catch there.
Parsons' pass is complete to Klein.
You see a receiver like Joe Klein there. That was just a huge gain. I told you, he was either conservative or aggressive, and they went aggressive.
They were aggressive there. They have a statement.
At the 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
They did go out of bounds. It's very interesting. It looks like they're going to kneel the ball here, and that's exactly what they do. And that is going to end the quarter.
Westwood clocks it.
14-0 against Mahwah.
Simple words for Mahwah in the second half. It just really needs to be heart, passion, and be able to win the game. That's
16
it.
seconds remaining in this half. And we are going to be getting ready for our Thunderbird
Marching
band
band.
appearance here.
This will bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals, with 20 seconds remaining in the first half.
Like we said, we'd like to thank everybody for coming in tonight. And,
we really appreciate, especially for our first broadcast here versus a very tough Cardinals team.
Yeah, this Cardinals team has been absolutely amazing, but we need Mahwah to step it up here in the second half. And
Here-
with the circumstance that
And
they
here
have,
comes
they
Robbie
definitely
Cartridge with a pass, all the time in the pocket, throws it deep to the end zone.
can. And what a...
Parsons'
That's going to be a
pass
The
is
interference.
I don't know about that one.
I don't
That's
know.
an interesting call right
Very
there.
interesting call from the ref. I really didn't see any contact.
That was an interesting play. We saw very little contact here. And here's Mr. Doris with his opinion. not a lot of contact there. And we have no idea where the ball's going to
You know, the suspected secondary player is Max Scambati for pass interference here, but I think they might turn it back. I believe they did. You know, that's not really a good call initially. You know,
Yeah, that's some poor officiating right there.
You know,
Like we said, we're not going to.
as,
The indication is defensive pass interference on the Thunderbirds.
And here is the Cardinals
This will
coming up.
give a Cardinals
And they are
a
going
first
to
and 10
keep the. They are going to keep the penalty here.
Thunderbird
And they are going to be
18-yard
down
line.
at about the what looks like to be the 18-yard line.
you know, and you know here with 12.3 seconds left, you really don't know what this team can do. And here comes the student section now, really getting lively, only for about a few seconds. And you know, maybe they got to continue these chants.
Yep. And here's the Cardinals. They're going to be coming up here. And here's the snap.
And it's a
could they look for
throw,
the end zone? Is that what
and
they're
it
gonna do?
is caught.
That's a beautiful catch right there with about 7 seconds remaining.
Carson's pass is complete
To Tommy.
to Vucinic.
Tommy Kasarich with a beautiful catch. 14-0 Cardinals.
Forced out of bounds by DeMarco after a 7-yard gain.
And
You know,
stick around because
Second
we
and
have the
3 for
marching
the
band come
Cardinals
out
from
and
the
perform for them.
Thunderbird 11-yard line.
You know, you really feel like the Cardinals' offense really can't be stopped with this, you know, run and gun offensive type. You just really think that, you know, the game plan needs to be changed at halftime by the defensive coordinators.
Yep. And that's what you got to see. We need to stop here from Mahwah as Westwood is down at about the 11-yard line.
With
and
about
Mahwah has
7.4
about
seconds.
7.4 seconds left.
Really need to stop here on first down. You know, really just cannot let him in the end zone and for 20 nothing at the end of the half. Just can't happen.
And it looks like we're going to have
Flag before the play is a delay of game
delay of
on the
game here for the
Cardinals.
Cardinals, so that's going to push them back 5 yards.
This 5-yard penalty pushes Westwood back to the Mahwah 16-yard line. Second and 7 with 7
set it up.
seconds remaining in the first half.
And here is the Westwood Cardinals now down on the 16-yard line, and the Westwood Cardinals are getting
Still with about 7.4 seconds left. You wonder here if Joe Klein's gonna maybe make a run for the end zone.
There's that man,
And
Thomas
here,
Kucinich.
oh, and the pressure is getting in there,
and
and
the throw, and it's
Caught
caught
for a
Westwood Cardinals
touchdown.
making this 20 to
Touchdown,
nothing
Cardinals.
at the buzzer beater, and that is going to
Carson's
end
pass
the
is
quarter.
complete to Joe Klein.
I told you. What did I tell you?
Touchdown.
You know, Joe Klein. You know, I told you trying to get open into the end zone, but you know, you just can't let that happen. You
No,
see
you
the.
can't let that happen.
You see that pressure that we had there. You know, you cannot let that happen. You know, deflate the ball away. You know, swat the ball away. You know, it's just unbelievable to see. We're down by 3 scores at half.
Yep, and not a lot of noise coming here from the student section as they
Morrison to attempt the point after touchdown.
And here is
The point after
kicker,
touchdown.
Sean Morrison, and he's going to go 3 for 3 on
on-
the day as he is making this game
The kick is
21
good.
to nothing.
There better be something said. You
And
know,
that
these
is the
coordinators,
end
these
of the
coaches,
first half.
21 nothing. We need
Our
some points
score
on the
at
board
halftime.
early.
And that is going to
The
end the
Cardinals
quarter,
of
and
Westwood
we'll be right back.
Regional
Stick
High
around
School
because we have the
21.
Mahwah marching band that is going to
And
be
the
performing for us.
Thunderbirds of Mahwah
And,
High
we've heard some
School
really good
0.
things from this marching band. I've been talking with a lot of
Please
people,
stay
John
tuned
Marcus,
for
Billy Buckley,
performances
nothing but
by
good things
the
from them.
Thunderbird cheerleaders and
We're going
marching
to have the
band,
cheerleaders and the marching band come
as
out, and
well
we will be
as
sticking
the
around
Westwood
as we are
Cardinals
going to the half.
cheerleaders.
I'm Nick Bostigo,
Daniel Almash.
and we will be right back. are back here for coming on for the second half. It is 21-0 Westwood, and we are joined by our pre-game guest, Paul Hakimian from the WCTV. Paul, welcome back to the show.
Glad to be back, guys.
We're going to get a perspective here from the Westwood view. Paulie, what do you think Westwood is doing good, and how do you think, and what do you think, and why do you think Westwood is doing good right now?
Well, I think Westwood started a little slow, but they've kind of started to pick it up again. I mean, Eli Tavares is having a game right now, and I mean, just really overall, we're starting to come back here, really put things together here to get the result we want here. Yeah, and I would say that there's been a couple penalties. I think if they went the Cardinals' way, we could be up 28-0 right now.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been a close game, but hopefully we're looking for some touchdowns early for Mahwah. Cardinals got the ball first in the second half, so see how that goes.
Yep, definitely. And another thing, we are now joined by Chase Moskowitz. Moskowitz was running our camera earlier. Chase is the upperclassman vice president of the Sports Talk Club, so welcome, Chase. We also run a podcast called CDN Sports Network. If you remember, me and Paul were on there. Paul and we were talking about the Yankees and the Mets in our Subway series. So we're going to do a little promotion there. We're looking forward to a pretty exciting second half.
Yes, sir.
Mahwah wants this. It's clear they want this. Westwood
Gotta have
is
good
just too much, and Mahwah needs to do something here in this second half.
I mean, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Westwood, they're getting the ball back first. They're getting the ball back first drive of the second half. And if Mahwah wants any chance at coming back to this game, that not only do they need to stop Westwood on the 3-and-out, but they also need to go march right down and score.
Yep, I agree.
If they don't, they're dead in the water right now.
Mahwah and Westwood coming up next, second half.
Let's go.
Go. Testing.
Hey, do you guys need any help with any pronunciation and names?
I think I'm good.
I'll chime in if Westwood has a good play or something.
Alrighty, guys, Paul's going to be joining us, and don't forget, later in the third quarter, we're going to be joined by Mr. Jankowski, who's going to be with us. Mr. Jankowski is the teacher advisor of our Sports Talk Club, and this is going to be a pickup here.
Oh, Westwood's going.
And the Cardinals are
Great
going to
run.
all the way to about the 40-yard line.
36-yard line.
Number 23, Eli Tavares on the return.
Tavares having a game right now.
Tavares has been having a great game. He's been doing really good things.
Number 13, Ryan Arsala on the Thunderbirds and on the tackle.
And that was Kirshner's.
Cardinals will start the second half.
Left side. He's going to get
First and 10 from their own 37-yard
Get
line.
ready for the second half. And we have Robbie Karsich, who is in the pocket all by himself. And here is
Snaps it.
Karsich. He's going to run out to the side. He's running, and he's going to be taken down.
It's a good play by Mahwah. Let's go.
Karsich on
We talked about
the
Matisic a
keeper.
lot.
Yeah.
Matisic is just, an amazing player. Me and Dan
He's a
were
leader.
talking earlier.
Matisic on the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play.
Also, great halftime.
Second and 8 for the
Yeah.
Cardinals from the Thunderbirds 39-yard line.
Westwood talking over. Paulie, what do you think Westwood's talking about right now?
Well, I mean, they're really just trying to keep things going. That's how they've been. There's not really much to say right now. Just keep at it.
Mahwah and Westwood. Westwood, 2nd and 11 at the 39. Second and 8.
Oh,
bobble
bad
snap.
snap.
And here's Karsich.
Managed to get 1 yard.
Karsich keeps the fumble snap.
Yeah, Westwood's have been having problems with their snapping all
He
season.
gets back to the line
They've
of
cleaned it up a little bit in the
scrimmage.
past couple games, but it's been kind of
Get
a
on the
mess
tackle.
all season. We're fixing it up though. We're cleaning it up.
If you're
Big
just
third
tuning
down.
in-
This
if you're just
brings
tuning in
up
now,
a
this is
third
Mahwah.
down and 7 for the Cardinals. Student section, it's third
Big third down. If they want to get any
And
stops.
here's Carson gonna
Throw.
hit Klein.
There's it out.
And Klein's gonna run all the way down, and he's gonna reach the 40-yard line.
Carson's pass is complete to Klein. He is into Thunderbird territory at the 40-yard line.
About 10:22
It is
remaining.
enough for a Cardinals first down.
Cardinals are gonna have a first down.
First and 10 for the Cardinals from the
Part of what makes
Thunderbird
this Westwood
40-yard
offense so
line.
great is that they just have a threat at every turn. I mean, they have the running game, and then they have passing game with people like Joe Klein, Carazana, and this game, Eli Tavares. He's having a great game today.
You know, Paul, I'd like to ask you. We've noticed that there's 2 pairs of brothers on this team. Do you know any? Do you see any like interest in?
So there
do you
is
think that there's
on
any
the
chemistry
carry.
solely because of the
He is
brothers?
hit
Well, actually, there's 3
immediately by
pairs of
number
brothers
1,
on this
Danny
team.
Mahwah.
There's the Klein brothers. They're probably the most known. There's Joe Klein is
Moving
the
on
one,
the play.
and then there's the
Second and 10 for the
there.
Cardinals
and then
from
there's
the
and then
Thunderbird
Steve
40-yard
Klein.
line.
He's the younger one. He's starting to come into form this year.
Yeah, he's been having a great game this game.
Yeah, and
Joe Klein's got that touchdown right there
Right.
in the first quarter.
Yeah, and last game, Steve Klein, he had a great game. Two rushing touchdowns, 1 sack.
Yep.
And then another pair of brothers are the Roberts brothers. They're down in the O-line. There's Tyler and Braden Roberts. They're both giants in person.
We talked about this in our previous
Dugan on the carry.
2 absolute monsters. You
Yeah.
know, both wearing the 60s, so you gotta respect them.
They're just massive, and like it's truly crazy to think they're twins.
Yeah.
Like that's just something
A
remarkable.
gain of 3
And then
on the
there's
It's
play.
lucky when you're on a team and you
Brings
get
up
guys like
a
that.
third
That's
down
why
and
it seems like
7
your
for
team
the
hit
Cardinals.
Giants in Dexter
From the Thunderbird 37-yard
And then-
line.
Great successful
It's
Giants.
third
and then
down.
And then another pair of brothers I can think of off the top of my head are actually the quarterback, Robbie Karsich. He has a brother on the team, Mike Karsich. Now, Mike, he's not the biggest presence on the team, but he still definitely helps out. He helps out on defense and offense a little bit with blocking.
And there's a huge play there, and that's going to be caught by
Carson's
Thomas
pass
Masonic.
is
We were just
complete.
talking about him. And that's going to get him to
Tommy
the 5-yard
Vucinic.
line. A huge play. We were
It
talking
is
about it.
enough for a
Yeah,
Cardinals
absolutely.
first down.
That, you know,
Precise throws, man.
Masonic has, and
First and goal for the
Yeah,
Cardinals.
I mean, like one of the Cardinals'
On
biggest
the
strengths is that they have
Thunderbird
just this
6-yard
kind of
line.
depth. Like even guys that you don't really hear about, like on the headlines, they still can make big plays like that.
yeah, even like you see Braden Manisich, you don't see him in the stats very often. Like
Right.
he's still a guy that he's gonna do good things, and you gotta watch out for him. He's been that really good defensive line tonight, and he's contained the O-line. We haven't really seen much from the Mahwah offense produce, but I think we're gonna see good things from the second quarter here. As here is Karsich, he's gonna run
gonna be a
in.
touchdown.
That's gonna be
and
a
he's coming
touchdown.
in.
Westwood.
Parsons on the
Westwood
keeper
takes
is
it
into the end zone for a Cardinals
And
touchdown.
Westwood,
Very efficient drive, man.
very efficient drive
Yeah.
there. Karsich really looking for the open pocket there. That's the number
Yeah.
one thing. You always got to look for the open pocket.
Karsich, one of his kind of undervalued assets is his running. I mean, if all else fails, like then he can just run, and he can usually get a good couple yards on what would be a loss for
Morrison
a lot of
to
quarterbacks.
attempt the extra point.
And here's the extra point attempt from Morrison. He is 3 for 3 today, looking to make 4 for 4. And he's going to put the punt up, and it's going to be good. He's going to go 4 for 4.
Oh, well, I haven't even talked about Morrison yet. Well, Sean Morrison, our kicker, this kid, he's got a leg. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this many touchbacks like at this level. They like kick constantly. I mean, Westwood, the years I've been here, they've always had very good kicking games. I mean, which is very undervalued. Like last year, the Westwood they had Jack Dugan who was a kicker, and he was just phenomenal. And now this year they have what they have now, and it's just worked out really well in the transition.
6-9.
Another great thing,
538
if you're just tuning in now, we have about 8:05
You have
remaining in
the
the
ticket,
quarter.
please
It's
come to
28
the
to
press
nothing
box.
Westwood, and we are in the third quarter, and we are very shortly away from having our guest appearance in Mr. Jankowski.
Yes, sir.
Come and join us. Mr.
Morrison
Jankowski, amazing
to
thing
kick
you've done
off.
for this club. This broadcast, this day has been in the making for about a year and a half now, so it's really good that we're going to see this here. And we were even talking about it last year. We had a lot of hype for it. And here's number 8 for Mahwah.
Stephen
Coming
Lewis.
to grab the ball in Steve Lewis. Lewis is going to have
Lewis
to
about the 21-yard line.
Is out to the 21-yard line where he is tackled by the Cardinals. Number 3, Steve Clyde.
There's Steve Klein again. I mean, he's a big presence on offense, but like I've actually talked to him, and he's a much more defensive-minded player. Like he really loves playing safety on defense. Like he says it's what he's stronger at, which that's really hard to believe, but I guess so.
50-50. Thank you for everyone who supported the Mahwah Sports
We're
Booster.
going to be ready here for a drive. David Cababo has
It's gonna be a
had
big drive.
not a lot of stuff here going on from Mr. Cababo here tonight. But you know, we're just going to go through the motions here, and hopefully we see something big here. And here's Joey DeMarco, our spotlight player of the game, is going to get to the
DeMarco
25-yard
on the
line.
carry.
So that's going to be about a 4-yard gain for Mahwah. Joey DeMarco, great player.
5 touchdowns last
Tommy
year.
Vucinic on the tackle.
What, Dan?
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Thunderbirds.
You know, it's a
On their
28-0
own
game, but
24
like if you've
line.
been watching this game, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like
Yeah,
Mahwah is still fighting.
Yeah, no, Mahwah's been fighting this game. You know, obviously there's no quit in Mahwah. You know the saying, how it goes, you know, make Mahwah matter. And it's been going really good for them lately. But, you know, this is one of the harder teams that they were going to face.
Yeah.
And it's not like Mahwah's out of it or anything. It's just, you know, you got to recover from a game like this. But there's still a lot of time left for this Mahwah team to do something.
And
As
one
we have
thing-
about 7:12 left in
Well,
the
Clanahan on the
One thing that I've been
carry.
noticing is that we've been running it a lot, and you know, Westwood's they've been having a
They
good
got
game
2 on
with
the
the
play.
long ball, and I think
3rd
that's what
down
we
and
need to
5
capitalize
for the
on in the second
Thunderbirds.
half.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
On
No,
their
Mahwah's-
own
Mahwah's not out
26-yard
there. Like,
line.
we need to capitalize. We need to just do something big here. Like, we need a big play that'll get this team going, and we need the student section going a little bit. Student section got a little hype here because of Mr. Doris over here, and we just got to keep this game going. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, Mahwah needs to set the tone soon, or I mean, it's gonna be lights out for them. I mean, yeah.
3rd and 5 here for Mahwah at about the 25-yard line. And there's a snap from Cababo. Cababo going to be looking down. He's running. He's under pressure.
Locked up.
And he's going to be
They
taken
got
down for a sack. There's going to be a loss of 5 there.
Sack
And
on
that's
the
going to be
play.
4th down. And they're going to bring the special teams
By
out.
number 5, Dario
It looks like
Matherin.
he's down.
And it looks like Cababo may be down here. That was a pretty hard hit there.
Yeah, another player like
Time out on the field
another
for injury.
player that's not talked about a lot, Dario Macklin. He's great too. I mean, just everyone on Westwood, like they're really good.
Dan. 10% fit. 10%
Like-
10% fit.
I mean,
And you can hear the pain
yeah.
in Cababo
Oh
right now.
boy.
He does not sound good.
Yeah.
Hope he's okay.
Yeah, you really hate to see it.
Holding his arm.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Not good things from the kid here. You don't see this a lot from him. He's gonna get checked out here.
Ben Kirshner will come in for
4th and
punt.
12 for the Thunderbirds.
he has some-
on their own
he has some offers
19-yard
right down
line
there.
after the injury
You
timeout.
don't want to see something like that from him.
Yeah.
Great kid, great smart kid. You know, everything great about him. You know.
Yeah. Even as the away team, you don't want to see that. Like that's
Kirshner
just
to punt.
not.
And it
Clyde
looks
is
like
deep.
Not what you
Mahwah is
want.
warming up Danny McClanahan right now, who looks like he would be replacing Cababo when the Giants have their next offensive play. And there's the fair catch there from
Line calls for a fair catch at the Cardinals' 45-yard line,
Klein.
where Westwood will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, Klein brothers. I mean, they're going off today.
We talked about them a lot in the pregame, and like we said, man, just this team is really good. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this team.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
Bubble still on the side right now, getting checked out.
5:57 remaining in the second half. 28-0 Westwood.
Here's Karsic lined up with Tavares,
Watch this.
and here's Karsic. Karsic is looking
He's gonna
down.
air
Deep
it out.
throw.
Oh,
Overthrow. DeMarco
overthrow.
looking to try and get that.
Karsic pass is incomplete.
Far of DeMarco.
Intended for Tommy Vucinic. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, I mean that's plays that that Mahwah needs right now. They need to cause pressure on Karsic and get him to mess up and either force a turnover or get a 3 and out here. I mean,
No, but he's been having a really good game.
Yeah.
Just with the long ball, he's been throwing it. They've been catching it. I mean, it's all you can ask for, really, Foley.
Yeah, I mean, they really.
Guys. Mr. J. Mr. J.
Big run.
First down.
Carazana on the
There's
carry.
Carazana. There's Carazana. I talked to him. Talked about him a lot.
Approaching
11-yard gain is enough for a Cardinals.
And we are
This
back
game
here.
feels way
and here's the
closer than
play.
it
And there's
is.
a drive here by Aiden.
No, that's Steve
by
Klein right there,
Steve
number
Klein,
3.
And that's going to be a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Touchdown Cardinals.
That happened so fast, and the score is now going to be 34-0.
Number 3, Steve Klein
In the
takes
booth,
it
you're now
44
joined
yards
with
for
Mr.
the Cardinals
Jankowski. Mr.
touchdown.
Jankowski, welcome to the stream. Mr. Jankowski, he is one of the mans behind it all. Mr. Jankowski, welcome to the stream. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I mean, the score is not really what we expected. I thought we put a couple points on the board. I think if they hit this extra point, it's going to be a running clock for the second half, which is again not I don't think what the boys were expecting. But this is great to see you guys in the booth. The first inaugural sports talk call of a Mahwah sports game. Hopefully we get a couple more. We'll do another football game, some soccer games, maybe lacrosse. So just
Looking to the future, guys. Mr. Jankowski, you know, we like to talk about a lot about sports on the Sports Talk Club. I feel like that's pretty obvious. What is your favorite thing that the Sports Talk Club is doing this year that we didn't do last year?
I think we got to say filming and live streaming and calling this game. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like 2-3 years in the works, and we're finally here. We're next to Mr. Doris calling the game. This is just really exciting to see you guys up here, and it actually works. Hey, cousin Meg. I think my cousin Meg's watching right now.
We have about 3 people watching our stream right now, so Mr. J is like to say hello. Who are we saying hello to today, Mr. J?
Yeah, Miss Monahan. Miss Monahan's home watching the game right now, and I've been texting her, so hopefully she can hear this. I think my wife, Katie might be watching at some point. Hey, hopefully Steve is home too.
What's up, Steve?
What's up, Stevie?
Steve was our fantasy baseball champion last year.
Yeah.
What's the status on the fantasy baseball?
Fantasy baseball is Steve and I are playing to go to the championship. So
Wow.
I'm trying. Yeah.
So
and I'm-
wait. So we have a Jankowski championship?
No, one of us is going to make it. I think I got Steve by about 100 points right now.
Oh, so we have a Jankowski semifinal.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but this is great. I got to get back down to the work my gate, but this is amazing. This is just awesome to see you guys in here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank Roger, Mr. Pelletier. We'd like to thank Mr. Pascal. We'd like to thank
Absolutely.
the entire Mahwah Schools organization. Mr. J, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We will
good
catch
luck, guys.
you
All right.
after the game.
I'll see you after the game. We'll
Catch you
shut
after
it
the
down.
game.
All right. Good
Yep.
stuff.
And we have Danny Almosh now at our cameraman. Chase Moskowitz up here. We also have Paul McKean here from the WCTV. Paul has his card right here. This is WCTV, very known company.
Washington Community Television.
Washington
based out of
Community
Washington
Television.
Township, New Jersey. A little bit more down south than Mahwah, still in Bergen County.
About 8 to 10 miles from Mahwah, so definitely go check their stuff out because they are also a big help with us tonight. And we have about 4 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the quarter.
All right, so since Westwood's been here at this point before in scoring a couple times, so I kind of know the rules of the mercy rule in this league. So when there's a team that's up by 35 points or more, the clock will continue to run and will not stop for anything, unless there's a score that brings the lead within less than 35.
Well, that's really good stuff to hear right there.
Thank you, Polly.
We have our mercy rule. The Westwood Cardinals have mercied us right now, so the clock will be running for the remainder of the game unless if a score interferes with that. And here's a rush there. Joey DeMarco handed it off to Preston Duffy. He's probably going to get
Duffy on the carry.
game right here.
I
Got
just
one more shout out.
yeah.
My Uncle John is watching too.
Uncle John,
Uncle
hello.
John Monahan. Hope you're having a good night watching some football. I wonder how the Mets are doing. Might want to check on them.
they're winning.
They're actually winning.
They're winning. We'll get a live check right now, but yeah.
I'd like to say a few things. Shout out to my grandparents who are watching right now. Grandma, Grandpa, I love you. I'd also want to shout out my mom and dad for watching this, always supporting me. Chase, you want to shout out anyone?
I shout out my mom and dad, my brother, and my family.
Yeah, shout out Dylan Moskowitz. He is a sophomore at Mahwah. He's doing a lot of drone footage for us today. Yo, Dan, you want to shout out anyone?
Yeah, shout out to my uncle Darren and my aunt Pam and my parents and my sister for watching this.
Paul, you want to shout out anyone?
Well, I really would just say I'd like to shout out the good people at Mahwah and Westwood. I mean, you guys have been very welcoming here, and I've really been welcomed into this booth.
Me and Paul have known each other our whole lives. Same with me and Chase. And it's really good, to be up here all together. Enjoying a good night of football, commentating. There's nothing better than this, guys. Let's be honest. Well, let's get back into this game here because we still got a lot of time. We got about 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the game. Chase, let's get your thoughts on the rest of this.
What I would like to see is more of the long ball, more passing. I mean, Westwood's, again, they've done a great job of passing, and we just, we keep running it, which is good, but we don't got that much time left. Down 35-0. We only got like 12 minutes left, I think, and, the only way that we're going to score points is if we go catch it,
Yeah, so we also need some other breaking news here. The clock now stops when a penalty occurs, an injury, a timeout, or a score. Besides that, the clock will run for the remainder of the game. And we are getting here in the third quarter. We have the Mahwah ball at about the 1 yard away from the first down, and Danny McClanahan
looks like he got it.
He's going to get that first down.
So I've said this at Westwood. I've seen a lot of blowouts, and I mean blowouts, like really big.
First and 10
like
for the
big games.
Thunderbirds.
But I would say out of the blowouts I've seen, this has been probably the most competitive one because even though they're down 35, I mean, like they're still going out there trying to play, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're doing. We need Mahwah to have something here going.
Yeah, just
a very interesting formation here, lined up on the right side, but it looks like
quarterback run.
Joey DeMarco is going to run that.
Got it.
DeMarco on the keeper.
He's got about
Tackled by number 3, Steve Clyde.
yards away from the first down mark. And
A gain of 8 on the play.
51 seconds remaining.
Thunderbirds are now in Cardinals territory at the 45-yard line. Second and 2.
And there's going to be about 40 seconds remaining here. 35-0 Cardinals in the third quarter. And Mahwah looks like they're going to do one last drive here.
And there's Paul.
and here's my kind of manager Ida. She works with WCTV also. Yeah, I'm here with the Mahwah High School Sports Talk Group.
I can't hear you, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You're doing a great job.
And we have about 12 seconds.
McClanahan on the carry.
McClanahan on a good carry right there.
And that's enough for a Thunderbird first down.
That's going to be a
First and 10 for the Thunderbirds on the Cardinals 40-yard line.
And we will be right back as we get ready for the fourth quarter.
Anniversary of their high school graduation. You are forever Thunderbirds. to start the fourth quarter.
All right,
T-Birds with the snap. Dave McClanahan throws it out of bounds.
McClanahan's pass falls incomplete, intended for DeMarco.
you know, I'm excited to see Westwood get on offense here because usually they
You know, a ton of teams, you know, especially
Timeout.
both of our teams are
Thunderbirds.
playing right now. We're
Right.
going to be losing a lot of seniors this year, you know, and you got to build off your incoming seniors for next year, sophomores, and, you know.
There's
do we have a number or a player?
don't know. Looks like they're just wrapping his foot. Hopefully everything's good.
Shout out to Coach R, you know, he's always speedy on it.
All right, it's number 5. He got up. Okay, who's?
Number 5 is Ben Kirshner.
Yeah.
So we hope, shout out to Ben, hopefully he's all right and, you know, ready for
Yeah.
next game.
Yeah, you don't want to see people getting injured this late in a game like this. It's just really, it's
We'd
terrible.
like to take a moment to congratulate Joey DeMarco on being declared North Jersey's Male Athlete of the Week. Congratulations.
Yeah, Joey DeMarco, 5 touchdowns last week in our 42-7 win. So that definitely deserved him Player of the Week for New Jersey. As takes the snap. What?
DeMarco is tackled at the line of scrimmage.
McClanahan in the backfield. It's Duffy. Pass play.
Oh, it's screen there.
Joey DeMarco again, you know, we
Yeah.
heard his name called every, you know.
McClanahan's pass is complete to DeMarco.
You know, Joey DeMarco, we heard his name called every time, and, you know, like, you gotta understand, he's delivered every single time. He's caught every ball that I've seen. It's just the O-line's not giving us enough time, obviously. You know, the quarterback, you know, tough decisions, you know, needed to be made tonight.
Definitely. 4th and 8. And Westwood's really good team, so they're gonna be 5-0, obviously.
The Thunderbirds will turn it over
The
on
only thing
down.
I could say about the Westwood offense is run and gun. That's really what's really built around it.
I was talking with number 3 Steve Klein in an interview a couple of days back, and there's a saying going around in the Westwood locker room, even though they're like 4-0. It's the saying is they're 1-0 every week. Basically, it's a new clean slate every week.
Clean slate
Just
every
take
week.
them, we take nothing
No
with
matter
them.
what you did last week. It's
Right.
Second and-
Maybe we won't see a look today.
The snap, fake, and he runs.
Keeps it.
Gonna get about 2-3 yards.
Carthage keeps it and runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Gets 2 yards on it.
could really say disappointing.
Gain of 2 on the play.
You know, you just gotta, you know, say that, you know, they played through injuries.
Yeah.
You know, the seniors played great. You just gotta understand that. You know,
Third down and 4 for the Cardinals from their own
Yeah, you know,
43-yard line.
you're gonna lose a couple games here and there, but it matters how you bounce back, and hopefully next week Mahwah can do something good.
I mean, it's really about how Mahwah takes this loss right here. I mean, it's right in. Oh. I mean, whatever happens now, it's right in front of them. Like, either they're going to crumble from this, or I think they could bounce back here and really really fix out the season. I mean, they're still going to be, what, 3-1 after this game?
Yeah, I mean 4 games left.
Yeah. I mean, 4 games left, so, I mean, there's a lot, that's still a very good position, and I'm sure that Westwood and Mahwah will see each other again.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe a different outcome this night, or maybe even a better game.
Looks like David Kabobo is wrapped in an arm brace or something, so that's not a good sign for Mahwah as the starting QB is down.
Let's hope that we can recovery time is
Yeah. Hopefully it's just a sprain or something good,
And we are
something better than a break.
The punt is down at the Thunderbird 18-yard line by number 13, Connor Stewart. Thunderbirds will take over from there, first and 10.
Mention how I'm on camera.
Okay. Nick
We'd like
Bosco
to
is
take
now
a moment
on
to
camera.
Congratulate the boys soccer team for defeating Westwood on the road yesterday 4-0 Ariane Rizvani recorded a hat trick, and Dylan Stark backed up with a shutout.
Okay, I will admit. Okay, maybe Mahwah beat.
play soccer.
Wait, how many games did Mahwah win this week against Westwood?
Maybe they won
Like
2.
How
four.
many did Westwood win?
Okay,
About to be
okay.
about to be
In
one.
all
Okay.
fairness, it's going to be.
Okay, maybe Mahwah. They won soccer. They won what?
Mahwah
Girls
over
soccer.
Westwood, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, but
Duffy on
what's
the carry.
what's happening right now in front of us? That's what matters.
You guys have a good football team.
Second
Yeah.
and 7 for the Thunderbirds from their
How
own
many players on
17-yard
Westwood? How
line.
many players on Westwood got a hat trick this week?
Oh, and my JV team.
There's so much information on this
My
Twitter
JV
feed.
team beat Westwood 2-1.
Yeah.
Yo, talking about girls soccer, they beat Westwood too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, 1-0. No, 3-0. Goals from Morgan Marchese. 2.
Oh, yeah, let me look that up.
2 from Morgan.
Let's say everything we
No,
beat
and
Westwood.
the JV
Yeah,
and
run it,
JV
run it
girls
up.
too. JV girls won too.
Yeah.
Yeah, run it up.
That's
run
a
it
big
up.
run. Oh. Down to the 32-yard line.
DeMarco on the carry.
Yeah, I mean, what Westwood soccer,
Yeah, out of
Westwood
bounds.
girls and boys soccer. I mean, hats off to them. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But there's a reason that Westwood's a football town.
Yeah.
It's pretty evident why.
You guys are 4-0, about to be 5-0.
At the 32-yard line. And that's enough for a Thunderbird first down.
They have a different 3-man formation in the backfield.
Oh, he's
The
running.
run. He's got some space.
He might go.
He's gonna go
Oh,
to about the 41-yard line of Westwood.
DeMarco on the carry. He rumbles
If Klein doesn't
into
make that stop there,
Westwood
then he's going.
territory,
I mean,
where he is forced out of bounds
4
on
minutes
the
running.
40-yard line.
So, I mean, I think they might have
There
time
is
to
a
at least
flag on the
take home
play.
some kind of
The
pointage.
indication is
Oh,
a hold on the Thunderbirds.
Oh,
Oh.
that takes it.
They're like, wah, wah, wah.
Dun 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 dun. Bow.
And you know, like, rah, rah, rah.
After the penalty, the Thunderbirds will have a first and 15.
Ooh, boy.
Marco again.
All right,
DeMarco
is
on
about
the carry.
3 minutes 40
Is
to
at
take home
the
some kind of pointage
36-yard
here.
line.
Yeah, you'd like to see maybe even a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't want to go home empty-handed here.
Second and six
You want
for
to take
the
home something at
Thunderbirds.
least to get you in the right mindset for next week.
I gotta get a stoppage. I got it right here.
Wait, who scored?
Morgan Marchese.
And who else?
What is it, Marchese?
Marchese. It's either Marchese or Marchese.
Oh no, the clock's not stopping, so you can't read how Mahwah beat Westwood in soccer.
Don't worry, you'll stop us real soon.
That's a big run.
Yeah.
He's gonna get some yardage out of this.
Oh, there he goes.
Going. Oh,
Yeah.
DeMarco
Big
on
DeMarco
the
drive.
carry.
Joey DeMarco again.
Absolutely carrying.
Forced out of bounds by the Cardinals, number 42, Jack Walsh.
Oh, yep, that's a. All right, so Westwood starting. They've started.
Another run. Dan McClanahan.
I just want to say, you guys up here at Mahwah High School, you guys have a really nice press box set up here. Like in my time at WCTV,
Arsala
we've
on
had
the
some
carry.
pretty bad press box experiences, but like this has been one of the better ones.
And we have now hit the 2-minute warning.
Second and 2 for the
Clock's still
Thunderbirds.
running though.
On the Cardinals, 39-yard line.
Duffy with the
All
run.
right, going out right.
He's gonna get about 7
Duffy
yards.
on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play. And that's enough for a Thunderbird first down.
Yeah, first down.
First and 10 for the Thunderbirds. On the Cardinals, 32-yard line.
About 1 minute 20 seconds left. Just some hope for the T-Birds to get some type of field goal or touchdown or something.
No, next play, just call it.
I'm going to dump it. After the next play.
Another run from DeMarco.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, can't take him down.
DeMarco on the carry.
Nice run to the 20-yard line.
Cardinals, 21-yard line. And that's enough for a Thunderbird first down.
So what would you guys say is
We'd like to take a moment to congratulate the girls soccer team for defeating Westwood yesterday by a score of 3-0.
Alright, so guys, what are the thoughts going forward for the next game? Was this a fluke game, a reality check? What's the
No,
thoughts?
I mean, it was just a really good performance by Westwood and some big plays that they capitalized on, some big throws, and Mahwah, hopefully we'll get them next time, but nice performance by Joey DeMarco again. Preston Duffy with some nice runs.
Yep, and that's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into the first Mahwah Sports Talk stream for the Mahwah Thunderbirds football.
Nick Bosico behind camera.
And Daniel Almash, play-by-play.
Chase Moskowitz, player analysis.
I'm Paul Kemian of Washington Community Television.